This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
You know who this is in the ring right now?
That's Dutch Mantel.
Yeah, but he's wrestling Paul Bromwell's grandfather.
Oh, really?
Doesn't that look like he's part of the Bromwell family right there? Man.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, Paul's about 7'8", and this guy's not that tall, but shit, that guy didn't know whether to leapfrog him or what.
Oh my God. What was that? The world's worst backdrop?
I don't know. Oh God, this is so fucking good. I just love seeing stuff. Listen, job guys back then were not like job guys today in that they didn't have, I don't think, there weren't like 10 million independent wrestling promotions that, you know, that enhancement talent can work today. And these guys were just like, hey, go to the gym. You two guys want to make $50 this week? Sure. These guys didn't wrestle on a regular basis. I don't think. I mean, there wasn't independent promotions back in the 80s like there are today.
Why do you love the Kansas Jayhawks so much?
Because Dutch Mantel's one of my favorite guys of all time, and Bobby Jaggers made everybody laugh. And as Arn Anderson said, you got a flapjack wino and a man with a thrill rug on his back, a line that I will never forget. Of all the lines that happened back in the studios in the Crockett's when we did our all-day promos, when he hit that one.
Can you imagine? I mean, it's hard for me to imagine that your voice being any deeper than it is at this very moment. I think I'm on to something. Your morning voice is not quite settled in. Your afternoon voice, that's when Tony Schiavone's at his peak.
Okay. So do I sound like Barry White now?
Oh, no, he probably had like a big wiener, you know.
Do I sound like Barry White?
No, I just assume.
Does the size of your wiener have anything to do with your voice?
Rick says it does.
Okay.
I don't know that, but you know, his dad was a doctor, so maybe.
The first, the last, my everything, and the answer to all my dreams. Dun, 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 dun. I sing this to rebels. I mean, I sing this sometimes when I'm on the road.
To Lois, you mean?
Yes, to Lois. Thank you.
You call home and call Lois and
yeah.
I miss you so much, baby. Give me a minute, Rebel. I was telling Lois how much I miss her. Heck, pipe down. Stop. No, not that pipe down.
No, stop. The Kansas Jayhawks get the win on World Championship Wrestling. Baby, oh baby, I can't get enough of your love. Watch out. Look at this, man. Bobby Jaggers. Can you realize a fat man like that can get up on the top? Oh, here we go.
Bobby Jaggers is Casio Kid with hair. I just realized that.
He's staying right where he is. You don't do nothing. He won't do nothing.
Cornette, you want a bunch of people to apologize to you? Your mommy and daddy been apologizing for even 20 years. I'll tell you something else. You're such a good manager and a good team, and your Midnight Express is so great. Where are they? We beat them all.
Where are they? They're right back there where they belong instead out here making fools themselves like you. I want to ask you one question. Why don't you shave the fur off this ape you got over here?
Let me tell you something. Why don't you brush your teeth? Your breath will stop a mew, baby. And let me tell you one thing, Cornette, and I'm going to tell all of America. We've been taking the Russians a distance, baby. They ain't beat us. And the Midnight Express, they dang sure ain't beat us. And if your team is so great, if they're so great, what do they lose those tag team belts?
Let me tell you something. They were stolen away from us. That's why we lost them by a crooked referee. We didn't lose them. It was no fault of ours, and you know it. You never even had the tag team belts to begin with.
Well, baby, we're hot on your trail. And they just made my day. Jim Crockett come out here and said there's a U.S. title tournament coming up, baby. Okay. And you want them?
Well, I'm sorry, but you might want them, but you ain't going to get them. Okay, I think we're finished. Frickin' frack, get out of here. We're gone. We're out of here. So long. Shut up. You're through. Get out.
I kind of like Cornette doing his thing, getting the heels riled up.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Here we go.
Oh, what's going on?
Glad to be talking about one of the top contenders for Ric Flair's World Heavyweight title, Captain Redneck Dick Murdoch.
Well, thank you, Tony. As always, it's a pleasure to be out here. You know, you got a lot of people around here, a lot of leeches that stand out here on this program and run their mouth like Jim Cornette. that's got to have a bodyguard. Then you got a lot of other great athletes around here. As Midnight Express are great athletes. Rock and Roll, Dusty Rhodes, Magnum TA, the Russians, you got to give it to them. They're great athletes, but you got one that comes out here and tries to intimidate everyone by the way he dresses. And he is a great athlete. And that is world's heavyweight wrestling champion, Ric Flair. Rick has held that title on numerous occasions. He's a very, very great competitor, a tough champion. But Ric Flair, like I stated last week, Daddy, the clothes don't make the man. You know, you run around your big dinners here, you got all them dollies hanging on your arm. Well, I run around in an old pickup truck with a broke-leg dog in the back end of it. But the old dog's kind of like myself. It's a pit. When he comes to go, he comes to fight. And this old dog right here is coming to fight, Ric Flair. I know it's going to be a very, very tough confrontation. It's going to be a very, very tough match. But you better come out and be prepared to give it 110%, because if I can latch that brain buster on you, Ric Flair, and pick you up and drop you from 6 feet, 6 up in the air on top of your head, it's all over with, Tony. It's going to be a 1, 2, 3. And I guarantee you what, Rick, I've known you for a long time. I followed your career and you followed mine. You're a very tough individual, a tough competitor. There ain't too many people in this profession today that can out-wrestle me or out-fight me. And it's going to be one heck of a contest.
Okay, fans, let's go to the ring.
All right, in the ring, the national heavyweight.
You ain't gonna be able to out wrestle me, and you ain't gonna be able to out fight me.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of that?
Yeah, this is
You all right?
yeah, you think this is kind of a show so far?
So far, yeah. It's not our best show. We're about 14 minutes in.
Right.
By the way, the match they're promoting is going to happen on August 31st. So the very next day at the Charlotte, North Carolina Coliseum. And it worked 11,500, but it was not on last. In fact, Dusty Rhodes and Big Bubba in a Louisville street fight steel cage match.
Wow.
That's a lot of words. Louisville street fight steel cage match. I mean, why don't you just put coal miner's glove on a pole, Russian flag, double strap.
Yes.
Yeah.
Spin the wheel, make the deal.
Lumberjack.
Yes.
Match.
Yes.
Blindfold match. I feel like we've actually seen some matches here that would have been better if they were blindfold matches.
Let's go to Jim Cornette, cocksucker.
That baby doll with him, of course, and I almost hesitate to say it, Tony, but my mother fell in love with Baby Doll, and I couldn't believe it. I couldn't get over. They were talking over in the corner, and so she came over and everything, and she said, listen, talk to Baby Doll for a while. And I talked to her, and I didn't realize that she had talents, Tony. I didn't realize that she had talents. She may end up, if Mother has her way, decorating my house.
You actually mean you and Baby Doll could become friends?
Well, I don't want to go that far right now, but let's just say I didn't realize that Baby Doll had talents, and also out of respect for Ric Flair, who's the greatest single athlete in wrestling. Hey, if she's with him, that's fine with me. But right now, I want to talk about enough partying. I want to talk about some serious business. Big Bubba, Dusty Rhodes, he's still on your trail, Dusty Rhodes, and I'm going to tell you this. You are going to see the baddest days of your life. You talk about hard times and when you were a plumber's son and digging ditches out someplace in Austin, Texas. Well, we're going to put you in a ditch. We're going to make those hard times seem like a Sunday picnic once Big Bubba gets a hold of you. And my Midnight Express right here, we got ripped off as far as the World Tag Team title is concerned. Rock and Roll Express, you have never seen today that you could get a legal pin over these men. It was the wrong man in the ring. Ricky Morton used the trunks. The referee, who was crooked anyway, gave us a quick count. No fault of ours. No shortcoming of ours. It was all a miserable ripoff. And Rock and Roll, we're coming back, and we're coming back hard after those tag team titles. And we're going to take them, and we're going to show everybody that there is no doubt who the greatest tag team in wrestling that there has ever been is. I'm talking about Beautiful Bobby and Loverboy Dennis, the Midnight Express. And you can look at them right now and you can see, Rock and Roll, your days are coming, and your days are coming soon. We're going to take those World Tag Team titles back. And when we do, there's going to be no doubt who's the greatest. And right now, we're going to go back to the ring for another match.
Sam Houston and Jack Weathers. Of course, by this point, Sam is married to Baby Doll, and well, Baby Doll is now a heel. She's mended fences with Jim Cornette, so he's not going to be calling her a fat pig or whatever other.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.